Oh, it's a sad day for me. I did not get the Paladin Cecil LD, but I don't want your pity. It's my own fault being irresponsible with my resources, and I will be back. It's not over yet. So for now, we're going to take all the frustration out on the Hellworm. With who better than the other Cecil, who, yes, does very serious work here. At least in the first half of the fight, because if you don't know, the second half of the fight, when he gets that red aura up, he is a launch immune, which means Dark Knight Cecil is going to spam launches to its heart's content while he's here. But first, we're going to just wail on you and get you the hell back. Get away from us. I mean it. This stage is also magic resist. And like last time, the elemental weaknesses are ice and holy, so Onion Knight is perfect if you don't have Paladin Cecil. Even if you do have Paladin Cecil, Onion Knight's still a good companion for this stage. And I figure Ulti would do a good job at dealing with that Maria mankin without having to contend with annoying stuff like split damage. We can still do full damage to the Hellworm and take out Maria simultaneously with her around. Enjoy France Kuja. I was having notifications come up because I'm a professional and forgot to mute stuff again. So I'm just going to just throw stuff up. You'll just see random pictures covering them up. Starting with France Kuja. You guys remember when Kuja goes into France mode, right? So badass. Ridiculous. So the orb starts, yeah, as you can see, the orb starts right at the beginning of the fight. And it's contingent on burst heals. It's kind of like the, what the hell was the name of that event? I can't remember. Storming the Citadel. Yeah, with the Agrius bosses that float. Remember that healing orb? That was only like a 7 or 8 count or something ridiculous? It's kind of like that, only the orb is a lot more forgiving. You don't need as constant of heals, really. They help, but again, you don't need them as... You still need them, but you don't need to utilize them as much. Okay. Spam into recovery because you want to kill Cecil. Not going to happen. We'll build off of you. Why not? So, Dark Knight Cecil is definitely going to be the swap once we get this thing halfway dead. There's something beautiful about swapping Dark Knight Cecil with Paladin Cecil. Unless you ask certain people who hate Paladin Cecil for some reason. I'm not going to mention any names, but there is some salt out there about the guy that makes no sense at all. Emphasis on some, because most people are all on board with the Paladin Cecil. I'm still not convinced if I'm going to spend my burst tokens, and now there's no way I'm going to if I don't have his LD. But, like I said, I'm not giving up. I'm going to go back once I get some more stuff, because I want to get it. Mainly for Transcendence, I want it. And just to have in general would be great. I'm keeping Onion Knight in the ninja stance most of the time, because for most of this fight, the Maria mankin isn't anything to worry about. She's kind of just a distraction, so I figure we would focus most of his damage on the big target, and let the AoE provided by Ulti take care of Maria without really thinking about it, like I said before. I'm just rephrasing the same thing I said before, and explaining why I'm doing the same thing with Onion Knight. Not the same thing. Why I'm playing differently with Onion Knight. Usually I keep Onion Knight in Sage stance, but not in this situation. Not against a single target. See, this isn't ideal, because I want him to get off of us, but I also want Ulti in this launch, but that's not going to happen. That is one of the drawbacks to Ninja mode. Onion Knight gets crazy high turn rate. He kind of took one of Ulti's turns there, but that's okay. We just needed the delay, and we got it. So once he gets to 50%, Orb comes back for the rest of the fight, and Maria comes back too, I think. Yeah, she does. She comes back at 50. I don't really know, other than that, I'm not really sure what Maria's revivability is dependent on, because it seems like he brought her back a few times. I think 3 times total in this run. And I'm pretty sure if he does the recast, she'll just come back even if you kill her. Like, instantly, she'll just be back. Which, no one needs that. So let's not let him do the recast. Speaking of that, Arciella is phenomenal here, because she could just silence it. So consider her if you haven't done this yet. She's a good option. I want a different route, but yeah, she would be a reliable choice. Okay. So this puts you right at 50. That is perfection. Okay. Yeah, another notification. Enjoy Phoenix, Renoa. Objection. There's another version of that I'm not going to detail here. I like to keep it G-rated. Well, maybe PG-13. I don't know. I'm all over the place. Okay. So Maria's back. You bring these Hell's Judgments into place. Look at the damage difference. Because the Hellworm has the Jack debuff all stacked up and Dark Knight Cecil's debuff, which also helps out a lot with the Diablo summon. When we go into that, this thing's gonna have HP damage up and Dark Imperil already inflicted on it. Okay. Dark Knight Cecil, let's transform. Transform back. His burst animation is awesome. I love how he switches between the 2 forms. That's so cool. So now that orb is back, Paladin can take care of it. Which means we're going to swap with him right now, so he can just LD spam, which keeps the orb at bay. Ulti's about to be so hooked up. It's probably overkill, but who cares? Yeah, she's about to have the Onion Knight burst effect and the Paladin Cecil burst effect working for her. That's fantastic. Might as well take the free regen and keep the rotation going. I probably could have used the burst earlier, but whatever, this works. This works really well. I really like this run. Because I was thinking I was going to have to go about this no launches at all. Which I don't like to do. Okay, so you are now at... Yeah, you're going to be under 30%. Like right now, just about. We have this, we might as well just... And look, the Hope Call also increases the orb. Because it's a heal. Bam. Rude is really good here too, for the orb. Because everything that dude does heals. So you really don't have to worry about it with him here. Like I said, Arciella 2, what with the HP silence, and her skill 1 and EX are burst heals. Look, Maria's back. You're not even here. Why are you wasting our... You're just taking up space, Maria. You're not going to do anything. In fact, we're going to stay in ninja mode. We're not going to switch to Sage just to hit you two. No. I would rather hit the Hellworm twice than even pay you any mind. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, because we ended up ending this fight with a ton of Onion Knight burst effect turns left. I want to say there was like 3 or 4 turns left on it. So we could have just ulti spammed super early with that on still. But would it have made a difference? I don't know, because Maria would have just been dead anyway. It's not like it really matters. Alright, well these are free turns, so we might as well just take them before we go into this summon and bring this home. Not much to worry about, even without Paladin Cecil on the team. Well, he is on the team because you brought him in as a friend support. You know what I mean? Hypothetical person that I just made up in my head, that everyone knows a person like that. You know what I'm talking about. Figment of my imagination that everyone has met in real life. 11%. This was a massacre, if I could say. This was a good setup. I really liked it. Everything's just kind of coming to place. Not much to worry about. I forgot I put that picture up there. To block out that one last notification. What a ridiculous concept. A free-to-play hoodie that you can buy. So you're not going to spend money on the game, but you're going to go buy a hoodie so that everyone knows you're free to play. That's just ridiculous to me. I love it. Alright, Hellworm down. I'm going to collect whatever resources I can and get that Paladin LD. Make no mistake, it will be mine at some point. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching.